Hey, what's up everyone? Haven't made a video in a while, but I want to get back into it a bit more. And right now we're going to dive into a big montage that just dropped today, my friend made. And it's called The Void, and this is Chrisdx1, a hardcore Halo Reach montage, I believe. And I know Chris has had some crazy clips on Twitter, and he's probably one of the better, at least MLG montagers back still doing Halo Reach stuff. So I'm really stoked on this. It has great editors and a really good player. So let's just dive into it. So this is my reaction to The Void. And hopefully this is in sync. And my cats are making a lot of noise in the background. It's a cool transition. I like the reflections.
Somewhere down the way, there's a hidden place that anyone and all of us can
Sound sounds great. Sound is more important than
beyond those walls, gleaming black and white, further than our false schemes are wrong and right, to feel where we can walk, leaving all our names be.
Oh no, I'm catching a cold. Don't tell COVID. So all this three work amazing. The sound effects are selling me on it because, like I said earlier, sound is a lot more important than video. Video is obviously sick. This looks really good. It fits in there. You might say it's a little more shiny than normal. This one, the character looks a little extra shiny. Everything else perfect. This is really fitting in there. And this is like the movement is really fluid. None of that looks rigid or awkward. Looks like they have good puppeteering. I forget exactly what it's called. I should turn off the overlays. Let me do that. But it's a little shiny. That's the only thing. I'm loving it though. I like the particle effects. Oh, I love when people play with the focus like that. My cats are going crazy. Hey. Very clean looking. Anytime there's hard depth of field like that, I love it. The gun might be a little too much in front of his face. I would have maybe got it where there was more of a gap between the gun and him. That'd be super nitpicky though. Like obviously this is sick. But you see what I mean, like it's a little block of his face a little bit. I just need to check something. I feel like my frames are funny. This is 30 FPS? Okay, well I don't know why I was feeling a little strange.
When we're all awake, we can finally make an end of these visions in our mind.
Just love depth of field. This looks so sexy.
Far beyond those walls, gleaming black and white, further than
I always love a Halo Reach montage too.
wrong and right.
All this is super smooth. I'm Chris. I don't really have to comment much. I haven't seen how good it is. This one feels the guy is completely still and the camera is just in motion, which might be how it is. But it threw me off a bit because there's so much motion where like everything's moving to where it feels like it's not moving enough to match the motion of the first shot, if that makes sense. I'm not explaining that the best. I think maybe because there's a white, but it's just like for a second, right?
All our names behind. I will meet you there.
That was awesome.
Beyond the pines, temple to twilight adore. Light and easy air.
Good song.
Tracing the lines on a pole.
Oh, what? Why does this look so... This does not look like... It's blown out here and dark here. I don't know if the map's doing something strange here. Or I'm just tripping out. My cats are like full on UFC in it right now. Oh, it's like a different version of the pit, I think. Or I have no idea. I really like that shot. That shot was really nice. Oh, I hit end, didn't I? I just skipped to the end. Come on, game. Oh no. Where was I at? I've ruined the whole video. So the shots, because there's a slight depth of field, right? You can see this is out of focus when this is in focus. The little touches. This was so good. I just love the shot. Oh man. Note it looks like the lens flares are over top of the black bars here. I would try to avoid that in the future, so these are stay as pure black. If I back it up, you can see if it's an effect you're going for, then it's an effect you're going for, and don't listen to me. But hey, my God, my cats are going nuts. They're just attacking the blinds now. But if it's not an effect you're going for, keep these pure black and make sure your top layer or your cropping is done at the end, so that any effects you do, like these lens flares, are not over top of it, or color correction, you don't want to be over top of it as well. I kind of don't mind the effect now that I say that, but if that's what you're going for, like more of a floaty, heavenly feel, which it kind of works for this song, then sure. But normally that would be a mistake. Hill Reach is my favorite sniper sound effect. Oh, sick. Oh, okay. I was shown this before. Oh, the sound effect of him landing. You guys won't really be able to hear it in my video here, but obviously watch the full video actually on their YouTube channel. Link will be down in the description. And watch with headphones, so you have to watch these things with headphones. That's where it really matters. But there's a nice sound effect. Oh my God, cat. They don't like the blinds. There's a beautiful sound effect, like a dong in the background as he lands. So I'm gonna back it up here. I love that. Oh man. The texture here is perfect. I love this shot. This really looks like the Halo Reach guy. I mean, clearly it is, but it just looks really good. I've seen this before. I love it. Ooh, the texture might have moved a bit weird. So in the puppeteering, looks like part of his back comes up, then the rest of it comes up. It looks a little strange, but that might be just how the puppet is. You can see right there. And the text looks so clean. So I'm going to pause again and lock my cats in another room. All right, no more distractions for the next little bit. Let me back this up. Complete. I will meet you there. It's very unique. It's probably one of my favorite intros, or at least leading into the text of a video or a montage I've seen in a long time. Might be one of the best. Nice, nice. I mean, everyone loves those sun transitions. Those are sick. It's not COVID. Shadow looks a little rigid. I mean, super nitpicky, obviously. That looks perfect. Looks perfect, even has the reflections of him about to play the game. Beautiful. I love that the audio's muffled here. Oh, this is gonna be hype. This is gonna be really hype. Let's go, boys. Oh, was really expecting to hear that sniper sound. Like, you know, everything's already muffled. I was really expecting like muffle thing, the first snipe. I mean, a lot cooler than that. It's like a teasing me every sniper shot. There we go. Like the line effect that plays into the titles, the title card. It was a little cornier than what the rest of the video has been. I'm holding this video at a very high standard of production quality because it so far has met all that, and it's sick, and I know the people making it. At least in my render here, looks a little lower quality, like pixelated for the wings than the rest of it. Maybe just adding a blur or a motion blur would have helped. I'm not sure exactly. It would require playing around with it. But I like the idea. I'd maybe even make it like slightly opaque. I don't know. You have to play with things like this. I would maybe turn up the sniper sound effects a bit, just because, I mean, I'm a sucker for sniper sound effects on the beat. I love when people transition through the circle, yeah. Oh my god. No, oh. I was about to freak out about one angle, then it fed into another angle that was just as cool. So this first angle, 10 out of 10. Like, yeah, that's perfect. Then it uses the momentum. I mean, cutting on action, I talk about this all the time. Clearly two different shots. Oh, could be one shot if you really did all the, like, the theater work, right? But you don't need it to be. Where just have it whip speed up, something in the foreground, moving that way. I mean, it happens to be the same material, or literally the same piece, like same item in the foreground. But it could have been something else. Just whipping the same way around. Perfect transition. Nice touch on the sound effect there. Try not to sniffle into the mic or cough. Nice, nice, nice. I like the idea there. I don't know if it worked out perfectly, but it still was artsy and nice. Was me. I got a cough again. Oh. Holy shit. Back this up and sniffle at the same time. Alright, so obviously going to a super sick shot with no background where it's dark and you're just focusing on the person, cool, but he does it perfectly to the music here when it gets soft and quiet. I would love, nitpicking again, I'm only nitpicking because it's so good. If, like, say, this shot here, you had several frames of him, of the background already going black, and with, like, just him silhouetted, and like how you had the foreground with him silhouetted. So, and then you scroll up to it fully black, if that makes sense. Then, like, and then you see how it's already clear, and then he snipes. I would keep it, this background, I'm pointing at the screen, you can't see. Can you see my mouse? I hope you can see my mouse. I would keep the background black, in this shot even, and it's just him. Or maybe, yeah, no, I would. And the moment he snipes, it all, don't punch the mic like that. And then the moment he snipes, it all goes back on. You know what I'm saying? Let on, let off. And I love that. Like, really ties in the themes, right? It ties in the theme of your intro that had the kind of grid lines and the, I don't know if a Tron effect, I'm not really sure what to call it. but it's tying it in with the transitions, which is a perfect time to do it because you're not pulling away from gameplay, which is very important in montages, especially Halo montages when you want the gameplay to shine. So great use of tying in the theme at the moments you're supposed to, and it looks good, obviously. Oh, I really like that guy demo. Oh, 2 for 1? That's just hot. This is gonna be a sick transition, calling it. Called it. Someone pay me. Pokeball. Oh, dude. I love that. That was actually so sick. What again? Oh, whoa. Everything going on here is super slick. Adding the new metals. Having the metals be the only thing that's in focus. The whip transition back into the regular gameplay. Okay, now we're going low to top. They're too extra. That's it.
Do you wanna start a cult with me? I'm not vibrating like I ought to be. I need a purpose, I can't keep surfing.
Just one again? What the hell?
Now we're gonna need some real estate. But if I choose my words carefully, I can fool you that I'm the guru. Wait, how do you spell epiphany? Before the truth will set you free.
Transitions are. I love these shots. It's almost like a shout out to the oh my gosh, what's the name of the pin warping stuff we used to have to do before we had all these mods and like it on a PC, obviously. Because it looks like for here a second it's like a pin warp shot, but it's clearly not. It's almost like a paying homage to it. I like it. There's so much I could break down. I could go like step by step at some of these transitions, just praise how good they are. But maybe I'll do it for a few. But man, this is really good.
Mantra.
That was perfect. Oh my god. Let's just watch this frame by frame. So yeah. Wait, did I do too far? I did too far. Or not far enough. My nose is gonna keep sniffling. Sorry for the audio. So just him and the gunner in focus. He does the dark thing that I was kind of talking about earlier. The dark thing, like turning the lights off. Excuse me, with the nose, with the grid effect, and it's also like originating from the person coming out. And it also has to go over the gun. I don't know if you needed it over the gun, but who am I to say? Now let's play it back in full speed. What is this? Really high quality here.
Could I have your attention, please?
Oh my god, that reminds me of any shot like this. Just makes me think of the Avengers montage. Man, my nose is gonna keep running.
It's time to tap into your tragedy. Think you could use
Really close up movement.
Close your eyes and listen carefully. Imagine you're stood on a beach.
Everything's so
Water
good.
gently lapping at your feet. But now you're sinking. What were you thinking? That's all the time we have this week. Before the truth will set you free.
I really like that you didn't go over the top with the color correction too, like our color grading.
It'll piss you off before you find the place to be. You gotta lose the plot. Too late to tell you now. One ear right out the other one. 'Cause all you ever do is chant the same old mantra.
Nice. I don't don't think that one was as... Obviously it ties it in. I think maybe everything else went a little too dark. The last one, everything didn't completely turn off. I think that's maybe what's throwing me off. But I really like the way it plays to... Like you clearly masked out the objects of the ground here.
Mantra.
Very weird shot. I don't know why that just really stood out to me. Maybe because the camera's standing still. Yeah, that's gotta be it. Everything else is moving around so much. That really stood out for some reason. Extermination. That's a sick shot. Is he gonna do a cool transition? Oh, it's a sick song too. It is gonna do a sick transition. You can tell when.
You don't know the half of the abuse.
Oh my gosh.
All my friends are heathens, taking strolls.
Bro, what year is this? We're in the future? What are these kind of Halo Reach montages?
All my friends are heathens, taking strolls. Wait for them to ask you who you know. Please don't make any sad.
Yeah, the editors on this actually, like, I know you guys, you should actually, like, get jobs in the industry. Like, this stuff's really good. Like, a lot of stuff people whip out nowadays don't have the time that you can put into montages like this. You got fast turnarounds. But even, like, just doing a fast turnaround, just keeping a polish on this and doing some effects and tying in some themes per video, like, you guys should make a living doing this.
You don't know the half of the abuse.
There's lots of money in esports.
Welcome to
Trust
the
me.
room of people who have rooms of people that they love one day.
Better get an exterm after that.
Just because we check the guns at the door doesn't mean our brains will change from hand grenades.
Nice, good touch on that.
Psychopath sitting next to you. You live another murderer sitting next to you. You
I
think
don't know this
that I
map.
get it
This
sitting
is a
next
pit.
to
See,
you.
why does it look different?
But after all I've said, please don't forget.
I like that. Really good use of effects without being over the top.
You should have stayed.
Keeping the theme.
I tried to warn you just to stay away. And out there outside ready to buzz. It looks like you might be one.
Again, that one, man, I'm actually catching a cold. Shit. This is reminding me of pin warping effects so much. It's almost like a shout out in a way. With the rack focus too. Ooh. Sound effects. Oh, so good.
Sequence start. 6,
Okay,
5,
a little corny at that
4,
point. Oh,
3,
what is happening?
2, 1, 0. All engine
Beautiful
running.
effects there.
Liftoff.
Dude, this is sick. Ooh, look at that sky, boys. I love that the music's cut out here. It's really good. Now, this is my prediction before we get into it. Also funny that it has a Craig bobblehead on it. My prediction is it's going to land and we're in a different theme somewhat. It's still like tied into our theme, but it's going to be like a different tone. Maybe color correction is a little different. I've not looked ahead. The only thing I've seen before is the intro. It's a shot in the dark. Let's check it out. See if Riley's right. See if I'm right. I'll say Riley. That's weird. Ooh. I'm wrong. only thing I would change there is when the drums are coming in, I would have slight flickering to the beat, like just slight. Like say your opacity here is at 100%, I'd put it down to 90% and put like a black object underneath it. Just let me back it up now. Just envision like the there's like a slight black flicker. Could even use that neon color, honestly. All these angles is like really cinematic. You could tell when you're watching when something like becomes really cinematic all of a sudden compared to like just montage angles where you're capturing what's going on. And like most of this is very cinematic, but this part here is very, I keep saying very cinematic. That's very descriptive, Riley. You know what I'm saying. I like the idea. I'm going to critique it because everything is so amazing and I need to critique something, you know? Tracking is off. It doesn't feel like it's tracked to this thing here, which it feels like it's over top of. It feels like it's tracked to maybe something closer. I would have it tracked to that thing further back. And I would say a cop-out I like to do when I'm not sure about an effect or text is I just make it smaller and it looks better. Yeah, I'm not even kidding. That is actually something I do, and I think a lot of people could. Maybe if this was half the size it was, people would still see it because obviously the rack focus and the blur. Sometimes it makes it look a little cleaner. That's just me. So tracking slightly off, and I would maybe have it a little smaller. Being very nitpicky, like it's clean. Don't take it to heart. I do really like coming out of this blurry shot into another blurry shot, but I would maybe have this shot go out of focus, then into this out of focus shot. You know what I'm saying? Use the out of focus bit as a transition. Oh my god. The camera works so good. You can see that the color correction is over top of the black bars. Again, sound effects make it. Like this cinematography, this camera movement, camera work is really good. The sound effect is just the cherry on top. Putting that little emphasis on like the little moments, especially in sound, matters so much. It's beautiful. Nice. If it was just slow motion, that would be weird, but having like the fade of everything else underneath it is and it looks like it's flickering like what I mentioned earlier on the drum beats, so same idea. Probably a much better idea than when I was doing like a cop out cheap version, but you definitely nailed it on this.
Extermination. Kill-tacular. Running riot.
He's like, I'm not returning the flag. Fuck that. I'm getting killed. Go for the clip.
Extermination.
Oh my god, the shout out. This is a shout out to Muggsy and his montage. He edited with CJ, but the beginning of Lalo's part, or Muggsy's part, which is the second or like the halfway through song for the Ninja Mikwin montage. This is a direct shout out or direct angle of that, paying homage to it. Nice transition. Oh, this guy's just spawning. These poor guys. Dude, imagine getting on Halo Reach. It's like 10 years later. It's on PC. Like, the population's small. And you're like, let me try some MLG. And you run into this guy just clipping your ass as you spawn. I'd be pissed. Okay, these are sick. I love these. Nice. That's really cool. I don't know if what you use exactly to get it. Is it called reshade? I assume it's reshade, but it's sick. I didn't know it was on Reach. I thought it was all on Halo 3. Amazing work, guys. It's the best montage I've seen in a long time. I love MLG. Competitive montage is my favorite thing. Big shout out here. Follow the boys, alright? Follow the boys. Links will be in the description. Watch the full montage down in the description before you watch mine, hopefully, of this breakdown. Again, follow the boys here. The Void. Dude, so beautiful themes. You connected it the whole time. The songs kind of felt similar, so maybe I would try to keep your theme, but have like it feels still slightly different. I know that like counters what I'm saying, but so you don't want it to get boring by feeling too familiar with the same pacing of song. Maybe have a few songs that are well, different pacing. I was trying to find a better way to word that, but like it doesn't take away from what this is. This is amazing, and the theme was sick, and it kept it throughout the whole thing, and it's gonna really stand out and like over time. I mean, I don't know how big montages are for getting views nowadays, but like something like this would really stand out for being unique, and it should, and it will. Yeah, let's just leave it at that. A few moments we went through. I don't have anything else. Great job, guys. If you guys want me to give feedback on any of your videos, if you're the editor or if you're the player, just link it down in the description. I'll try to get more going on this channel. Obviously, I've been busy, but thanks for sending me this video, man. It was really good. So you guys be very proud of this. Like I said, you should be working in this industry when you make content like this. I don't know what you guys are doing for your full daytime jobs, but make a portfolio, put this on there, and if some orgs need some editors, I'm definitely going to send them in your guys' direction. So thanks, guys, and I'll catch you in the next one.